Every touch tells a story, a whisper of comfort and connection. It begins where nature thrives, born from the very earth beneath our feet. Here, life unfolds in gentle rhythms, a timeless dance guided by instinct. The essence of our comfort finds its purest. From tranquil pastures, a journey of transformation begins. Ancient practices meet modern ingenuity, giving life to skilled hands guide this precious resource, shaping its potential. Each step, a testament to dedication, bringing warmth. A delicate balance emerges, the serene wisdom of nature, intertwined with the innovative spirit of human craft. Where two work, from the quiet fields to the hum of progress, a luxury is born. The journey is vast, meticulously prepared for its next, yet, a different path also emerges, one crafted by different hands, with a different purpose. A stark contrast in origin. In the modern age sought new solutions, but nature had already perfected its own. A microscopic marvel, designed for enduring. Its intricate design offers advantages that synthetics simply cannot replicate. A testament to harmony, nurtured by This is more than a material, it is a legacy. A promise of timeless quality, woven with a commitment to our world. Industry once saw this natural wonder as a challenge, an old way overshadowed by the new. But this is the story of wool, a story far from over. Beneath the surface of everyday life, a silent war rages. A battle for our choices, for our future, between the wisdom of nature and the allure of tech. Every thread we choose, every garment we wear, carries a weight far beyond its fabric. It shapes the very future of our planet. For the future of our planet, the story begins with a staggering number, 4.4 billion pounds. That's how much raw wool is harvested annually, predominantly from the vast landscapes of Australia. With China and New Zealand, these three nations alone steward a significant portion of the world's wool. They control over 60% of the world's supply. But this isn't the farming of generations past. This is precision agriculture, executed on a scale that would impress even the most advanced tech innovators. Across the vast pastures of New Zealand and Australia, every single sheep is electronically tagged. Their health history, fleece yield, and genetic lineage are all meticulously recorded in expansive databases. Life for these animals is both free and carefully managed, rooted deeply in the land, thriving under the open sky. From the boundless fields to the protective confines, their world is a blend of wild freedom and human stewardship. Each step of their care is precise, ensuring their well-being throughout the seasons. Post-shearing, they find comfort, recuperating in sun-dappled sheds, preparing for new growth. Then, out they go, guided by skilled companions, running free across the verdant expanse. From open runs to sheltered barns, their days are filled with the rhythms of flock life. Strong and nourished, they thrive, their robust health a testament to good care. And some, with their unique character, gaze back, embodying the very essence of their kind. The moment arrives, an ancient art performed with modern tools. Expert hands work quickly, releasing the season's growth. With precision and speed, the fleece is carefully removed, revealing the soft skin beneath. In well-organized sheds, this vital harvest unfolds, a symphony of focused effort. Each movement is fluid, practiced, ensuring the comfort of the animal and the integrity of the fleece. In moments, the entire fleece is separated, a seamless blanket of natural fiber, ready for its next journey. Immediately, the raw fleece is meticulously sorted. Impurities are removed, and qualities are graded, ensuring the distinction is clear. Nature's raw purity, separated for different purposes, always returning to its humble origins. Soon, the carefully collected fleeces accumulate, a soft, mountainous landscape within the warehouse. Then, to the hands of experts. In sterile environments, each fiber undergoes rigorous inspection, judged by sight and touch. Every strand is evaluated for its fineness, its purity. This critical grading enhances the inherent value of each fleece. Once graded, the voluminous wool is transformed. Under immense pressure, it becomes dense, manageable bales. Each bale, a compact testament to its origin, carries its full story, meticulously labeled for complete traceability. Ready for transport, these heavy bales are carefully loaded, embarking on the next leg of their journey. An efficient ballet of machinery and material, moving mountains of fiber with precision. Across vast distances, the raw wool travels, heading towards the heart of the manufacturing process. Arriving at its destination, the bales are carefully unloaded, signaling the true beginning of transformation. The journey begins with liberation. Compressed fibers are gently opened, prepared for the intricate cleaning ahead. Across expansive factory floors, a continuous flow of fiber moves, each stage carefully monitored by human oversight. Then, a deep cleanse. Immersed in hot, soapy baths, impurities are gently yet thoroughly removed. A series of interconnected vats ensures a comprehensive purification, preparing the wool for its purest form. Emerging pristine and soft, the wool is now clean, luminous, ready for its next evolution. From wet to perfectly dry, a gentle drying process begins, ensuring the fiber's ideal moisture content. Here, the science of textile perfection takes hold, targeting a precise 12% moisture content. It's a critical balance. This exact moisture is vital, protecting the fiber's integrity. Next, a careful blend begins. Fibers from diverse origins are intricately combined, ensuring absolute consistency and a uniform quality, flowing into endless soft. Now, the chaotic mass becomes order. The carding process transforms tangled fibers into parallel alignment, removing controlled friction, orchestrated by rollers spinning at varying speeds, gently detangles and straightens each individual fiber. From this precise dance emerges a delicate web of aligned fibers, then delicately formed into continuous, uniform slivers. This meticulous preparation is paramount, directly influencing the final strength and smoothness of the yarn. The slivers now enter the spinning phase, where their true potential as yarn will be realized. They are gently stretched, elongated. Each roller, meticulously calibrated, draws the fibers with increasing tension, reducing thickness to achieve perfect uniformity. A microscopic mist of spinning oil prepares the fibers, reducing friction. Then, the twist takes hold, binding them into. Every millimeter is subjected to relentless testing. Tensile strength exceeding 30,000 pounds per square inch, with twist degree monitored to within 0.0. Too much twist creates a harsh yarn, too little, and it lacks the necessary strength. Optical scanners meticulously inspect every inch in real time. Flaws are instantly trimmed and rejoined with heat fusion. Now, the yarn must transcend its form, becoming fabric. The weaving system begins its intricate dance. Automated sensors meticulously control tension, humidity, and density in climate-controlled environments. 68 degrees, 65. Each thread precisely aligned through needles, forming the intricate foundation of the fabric. For every meter, 2,000 each strand, aligned to fractions of a millimeter. Modern air-jet looms propel weft threads at over 60 miles per hour, completing over 8. That's more than 13 complete insertions every second. Fault sensors monitor every movement, halting instantly if a yarn breaks. Here, processes refine its intrinsic properties. Fulling, an ancient art, involves immersion in warm water. With gentle agitation, fibers interlock, increasing thickness and insulation by 20 to 30%, enhancing its natural warmth. Further refinement gives the fabric its desired texture, preparing it for its final, beautiful form. Specialized rollers lift the nap, creating an exquisitely soft and inviting surface. Precise dyeing imbues each fabric with vibrant color. Then, automated cutters, guided by lasers, sculpt the material. From intricate stitching to the final fold, human skill ensures every detail is perfect. Even here, technology assists, precisely folding and packaging each garment, preparing it for distribution. Back to the serene heart of it all, where the golden light touches the land, and the cycle of wool continues, pure and peaceful. From field to fashion, wool offers a spectrum of vibrant expressions. A story woven between pasture and product. Yet, a different kind of industry burns, fueled by different resources, casting a different shadow upon our world. The age of synthetics arrived, heralded as a revolution, promising to redefine fabric as we knew it. But at what cost? A new era dawned, driven by innovation. Polyester, born in 1941, marked a pivotal moment. With chemical ingenuity, engineers crafted materials with seemingly infinite possibilities, glowing with the promise of tomorrow. Unlike natural fibers, which are subject to nature's inherent variations and rhythms, synthetics could be manufactured on demand, with consistent, uniform properties. The appeal was intoxicating. Inexpensive, durable, wrinkle-resistant, quick-drying, polyester quickly became the workhorse of the textile industry. Now constituting over 50% of global fiber production, its manufacturing process is elegantly simple. Petroleum undergoes. This creates long-chain molecules, which are then melted and extruded through spinnerets, forming continuous filaments. Here's what made synthetics truly revolutionary: extraordinary control over fiber characteristics. Engineers could create tri-lobal fibers for enhanced shine, hollow. By the 1970s, synthetic production exceeded natural fiber production for the first time in history. Today, annual, exceeding 100 million metric tons. For consumers, synthetics offered unprecedented convenience. No ironing, no shrinking. For decades, this positioned synthetics as the logical, modern alternative. The fashion industry embraced them enthusiastically. Fast fashion became possible only because of cheap synthetics, fueling a throwaway culture. While wool seemed destined for obsolescence, a relic of a bygone era. But something unexpected happened. A closer examination revealed that synthetics, their apparent advantages masked profound limitations. And wool's ancient biology, refined over millennia, held secret. Let's start with moisture management. Synthetic fibers like polyester are inherently hydrophobic. They don't absorb water, instead relying on capillary action to wick sweat, often creating that clammy feeling. Wool, however, is hygroscopic. Its cortical cells absorb up to 30% of their weight in water vapor before the wearer feels damp. The fiber's epicuticle is hydrophobic, but the interior is hydrophilic, creating a unique one-way moisture transport system. This absorption is exothermic, releasing small amounts of heat. So, when you move from cold to warm, humid conditions, this allows wool to regulate your microclimate with an efficacy synthetics simply cannot match. In controlled studies, subjects wearing wool in high humidity reported significantly lower perceived dampness compared to polyester, even when actual moisture content was similar. Wool holds moisture within the fiber, away from the skin. Beyond comfort, wool tackles another common problem: odor. The keratin protein in wool naturally inhibits odor-causing bacteria. Wool garments can be worn for days without developing odor. Synthetic garments, particularly polyester, quickly develop unpleasant. Wool's remarkable performance also stems from its natural crimp, its microscopic waviness, which creates millions of tiny air pockets. Air is an excellent insulator, and these trapped air pockets effectively prevent heat loss, keeping you warm even when compressed by a backpack. While synthetics flatten, permanently losing their thermal efficiency, wool's natural resilience ensures it insulates effectively, even wool's structural durability is legendary. A single wool fiber can bend over 20,000 times without breaking, thanks to it acting like a microscopic spring. This allows wool garments to resist wrinkling and retain their shape beautifully. Wool garments resist wrinkling and hold their shape for years, retaining their elegance. Synthetics, however, tell a different story. Despite high tensile strength, synthetics are prone to pilling, as friction causes surface fibers to break and tangle, creating unsightly Acrylic, a common synthetic wool alternative, is notorious for this. A quality wool sweater, by contrast, can ease. An acrylic sweater can show significant wear after just one season. Finally, wool possesses natural flame retardancy. Its high nitrogen and water content mean it requires more oxygen to it often self-extinguishes, and critically, it doesn't melt or drip like polyester or nylon. When synthetics ignite, But the most profound distinction isn't merely performance. It is the environmental impact. This is where the story becomes urgent. Wool is a renewable resource, from sheep grazing pasture land that sequesters atmospheric. Its production is an integral part of a natural carbon cycle. Synthetic fibers, however, are derived from petroleum, a finite resource with significant emissions. Annually, the textile industry consumes 342 million barrels of oil. That's comparable to Spain's total annual energy consumption. The carbon footprint disparity is stark. Producing 1 kilogram generates approximately 6 kilograms of carbon dioxide. Producing 1 kilogram of wool from regenerative agriculture generates as little as 1 kilogram, sometimes even less. While wool processing requires water, it's not just how they're made, but how they disappear. The lifespan of our choices shapes the world for generations. One returns to the earth, nourishing new life. The other persists, a silent, swirling testament to its engineered origin. One gracefully degrades, the other remains, shedding its tiny fragments into every corner of our planet. Imagine a world untouched, where water flows pure and life thrives in unspoiled harmony. Our daily routines, our simple choices, ripple out into profound consequences. From our homes to the depths of the ocean, every action leaves its trace, affecting even the most majestic creatures. But beneath the surface, a disturbing truth emerges. A seabed glittering not with natural beauty, but with countless fragments of these tiny invaders, microplastics, are now in our food, our water, an invisible presence in every aspect of our lives. They're found in our sea salt, our ice, our very soil, even within our biological tissues. The reach of this pollution is from mountains of plastic waste to the garments we wear, our choices feed this growing crisis. A crisis that threatens even the smallest inhabitants. Microplastics, once ingested, accumulate toxins and lead to malnutrition, propagating through the entire aquatic food web. Eventually, these toxins reach us, the very top of the food chain. The true cost of cheap synthetic clothing is laid bare upon our The long-term environmental cost is incalculable. A planet consumed, an ocean irreversibly choked by the very materials. But there is an alternative, a circular model woven into the fabric of nature itself. Wool, a material designed for endless biodegrading cleanly, will returns nutrients to the soil, contrasting sharply with the destructive path of synthetics. The textile industry stands at a crossroads, facing immense pressure. Consumers are demanding change, and brands are listening. Regulatory pressure is mounting, with microplastic scrutiny leading to proposed taxes on synthetic garments. The hidden costs, the unsustainability of cheap synthetics is now unequivocally recognized. New policies are emerging, demanding the true cost, an endless landscape of waste. A complex trade-off between engineered convenience and the profound sophistication. This is the core question. Does instant gratification outweigh enduring responsibility? The scales of justice must balance. A polyester fleece offers excellent warmth to weight ratio, at a price making outdoor recreation accessible. But this comes at a cost. Synthetics rely on a linear model: extraction, production, use, and ultimately, irreversible pollution. Wool represents a circular model, embodying resilience, adaptability, and true sustainability. Its capacity for moisture and its biodegradability places it in a category of its own. It's a high-performance fiber, engineered not in a laboratory, but by millions of. As awareness grows of product lifecycle costs, wool's value becomes clearer. A higher upfront cost is offset by a dramatically longer lifespan. A wool garment lasting 20 years, and biodegrading cleanly, is vastly more economical than 5 synthetic garments replaced every 4 years, polluting for centuries. Major outdoor brands are taking notice. They are reversing their decades-long embrace of synthetics. Companies like Patagonia, Icebreaker, and Smartwool have built around wool's performance and sustainability, demonstrating that consumers will pay premium prices for materials aligning with their values. The textile industry is at an inflection point. The age of cheap, disposable synthetic fashion faces a reckoning. As regulatory pressure mounts and consumer awareness increases, the true environmental cost of synthetics is finally being tallied. Wool's ancient biology has surprisingly become cutting-edge technology. This is wool's second victory. Wool not only survived the synthetic revolution, it became the model for the future of textiles. For a sustainable future, nature's solutions, refined over billions of years, can outperform our most advanced synthetic creations. It means counting every cost. The wisdom of wool reminds us, new is not always better. Convenience often masks the complexity refined over millennia holds value beyond our immediate understanding. Sustainability is not a compromise, it's a competitive advantage. Every time you choose a wool product, you are casting a vote. For a circular economy, for biodegradability, for long-term value. You are voting for working with nature, instead of sheep grazing on windswept pastures are not merely an agricultural tradition, they are biological factories, yielding a material crafted by nature, designed for comfort, resilience, and an enduring life. It embodies safety and environmental responsibility. It is proof that the most sophisticated technology isn't always found in laboratories, but in nature's elegant solutions. From fleece to fabric, the journey of wool is a testament to the equilibrium between nature and technology. It's a reminder that true innovation sometimes means recognizing the genius already present in the natural world and learning to work in harmony with it. The question isn't whether we can engineer better fibers. The question is whether we should, when nature has already perfected a solution that's renewable, biodegradable, high performance, and available at massive scale. The answer, increasingly, is that we already have the material we need. We've had it for 10,000 years. We just forgot how remarkable that's the secret of wool, not just what it is, but what it represents. A bridge between human ingenuity and natural wisdom, a model for sustainable industry. A material whose time has come again, not because it's old, but because it's exactly what the future. The $80 billion question is this: will we be wise enough to recognize it before we drown in a sea of microplastics? The sheep are ready. The factories are evolving. The technology is proven. The choice now is ours. To choose wisdom over fleeting convenience.